Hello friends, today I am going to teach you the doctrine of basic structure. Doctrine of basic structure arises with the question whether fundamental rights can be amended under Article 368. As you all know, Article 368 provides that power of Parliament to amend the Constitution. So, in order to understand this question, we have to look at the Article 13.2. Article 13.2 of the Constitution. Article 13.2 provides that the states shall not make any law which takes away or abridges one or more fundamental rights. If any such law is made, the law shall be declared as unconstitutional and void to extent of such violation. Now we go through some of the landmark judgment. So the first case is Shankari Prasad case 1951. Here the issue was the constitutional validity of the First Amendment Act 1951, which curtailed the right to property, was challenged. Decision. The Supreme Court held that the power of Parliament to amend the Constitution under Article 368 also includes the power to amend fundamental rights. The word law in Article 13 includes ordinary laws and not the Constitutional Amendment Act. Here, Supreme Court divided law into two parts. First is ordinary laws and second is Constitutional Amendment Act. Supreme Court held that Article 13 only talks about only ordinary laws. Article 13 does not talk about Constitutional Amendment Act. So, Parliament has all power to amend the fundamental rights under Article 368. Now come the next landmark judgment, that is Golakhnath Case 1967, where Supreme Court held that fundamental rights are beyond the amending powers of Parliament. Under the Constitution, the Parliament enjoys one type of legislative power called as ordinary legislative power. So in this case, Supreme Court reversed the judgment of Shankari Prasad case. Now, what was the response of Parliament? The Parliament responded to this decision of Supreme Court by enacting the 24th Constitutional Amendment Act 1971. This act amended Articles 13 and 368. It declared that Parliament has power to abridge or take away any of the fundamental rights under Article 368, and such an act will not be law under meaning of Article 13. And now comes the leading case, that is Kesavananda bharti case 1973. Supreme Court upheld the validity of 24th Amendment Act 1971 and stated that Parliament is empowered to abridge or take away any of the fundamental rights. At the same time, it rules that constituent power of Parliament under Article 368 does not enable it to alter the basic structure of the Constitution. This gives rise to doctrine of basic structure. So here Supreme Court held that Parliament has all power to amend the fundamental rights, but they cannot amend the basic structure. So now we need to understand what is the basic structure. Elements which constitute basic structure: supremacy of the Constitution, secular character of the Constitution, sovereign, democratic and republic nature of Indian polity, federal character of the Constitution, separation of powers, unity and integrity of the nation, welfare state, judicial review and many more. we will understand these keywords in the next chapter, that is a preamble. So goodbye and thank you.